Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into the powerful five-step framework that's really the engine behind the innovation at places like Tesla and SpaceX. It's a systematic process for achieving what honestly seems impossible. This one quote, it's the key to understanding this entire framework. It's a pretty radical idea, right? Before you try to make something better, you first have to ask, should this thing even exist at all? This way of thinking just completely flips how most of us approach solving problems. I mean, it's totally natural to look at what Elon Musk has done and just wonder, how is that even possible? The sheer scale and, the complexity of the industries he's shaking up, all at the same time. It's just staggering. So think about it. He's running all of these companies at the same time. Any single one of these, rockets, cars, AI, that would be a life's work for anyone else. And yet, he's deep in the weeds on the engineering for all of them. So, how? Well, here's the secret. It's not some kind of superpower or innate genius. It's actually a disciplined process that he learned from repeated, and I mean painful, failure. It's a framework that anyone can get their head around. Okay, let's dive into it. So before we can even get to the 5 steps, we have to understand the core philosophy that makes it all click. This is the bedrock. This is the foundation the entire thing is built on. So instead of just, copying what everyone else has done, the whole, well, that's how it's always been done trap, this approach asks what is physically possible. It's about ignoring all the conventional wisdom and just looking at the hard, unchangeable facts. And this is where that first principles idea gets really practical. It comes right down to the balance sheet with this simple, kind of brutal metric. The idiot index is designed to just scream at you where a design is way too complex or a process is just bloated. Imagine trying to introduce that idea in a big company. Okay, check out this real-world example from a SpaceX meeting. An engineer says that one part for the Raptor rocket engine, this half-nozzle jacket thing, costs a mind-blowing $13,000 to make. As you can imagine, that set off some serious alarm bells. But get this, the raw steel it was made from cost only about $200. That massive gap, that huge idiot index score, that showed a gigantic opportunity. It forced them to completely rethink how they were making it. It's that kind of ruthless questioning of reality that really unlocks the whole algorithm. All right, so this first principles mindset, it leads you right to the 5 commandments of Musk's algorithm. And seriously, he repeats this like a mantra in every single production meeting at both Tesla and SpaceX. And here they are. Question, delete, simplify, accelerate, and automate. Now listen, the order here is everything. It is absolutely crucial. And as we're going to see, most companies, and hey, even Musk himself at times, get it completely backwards. This isn't just a to-do list, it's a waterfall. Each step has to come before the next. Okay, step 1, you have to assume that every single requirement is flawed, every one of them. And the requirements that come from smart people, those are the most dangerous because you're way less likely to question them. By putting a person's name on a rule instead of just the legal department, you can actually have a real conversation about why that rule even exists. Then comes step 2, aggressive deletion. Look, engineers love to add parts just in case, right? But that just leads to bloat. So the rule is simple. If you don't end up having to add back at least 10% of the parts you got rid of, you didn't delete enough. For instance, Tesla engineers deleted these fiberglass mats from the Model 3 battery pack. They discovered they weren't actually doing anything for fire safety or noise. Bam! That one little deletion saved $2 million in automation costs for a part that shouldn't have been there to begin with. So, only after you've deleted everything you possibly can, do you then simplify what's left. And wow, this slide just says it all, doesn't it? Tesla's Gigapress took over 70 different stamped and welded parts for the car's rear body and turned it into one single massive casting. It didn't just tweak the old assembly line, it completely vaporized it, along with all the robots and factory space it needed. Look, following these steps in the right order, it is non-negotiable. It's not a buffet where you can just pick and choose what you like. And Musk learned this lesson the hard way. The very public, very painful, hard way. Remember all the chaos during the Model 3 ramp-up? The thing he famously called production hell? Well, that's exactly what happens when you do the algorithm completely backwards. He started with step 5, automate everything.
Then he tried to speed up a process that was already broken and way too complex. It was only after all that pain that they finally got to step 2 and deleted the parts that were causing all the headaches.
So yeah, the key thing here is that this is a lesson forged in the fires of failure. The fact that he openly admits to getting it wrong so many times just makes the correct sequence that much more valuable, that much more credible.
Okay, so you might be thinking, this is great for building rockets and fancy cars, but what about other businesses? Well, that's the thing. This framework isn't just for billion-dollar hardware projects. As former Tesla president John McNeil explains in his book, it applies to pretty much any business process you can think of.
And this table just shows you how universal the logic really is. Questioning if you really need aerospace-grade steel at SpaceX, that is the exact same kind of thinking as asking if a customer really needs to fill out some long, complicated form for an e-commerce return. You just follow the same steps. Delete the pointless approvals, simplify how you get the info, speed up the process for the customer, and then, and only then, do you automate the refund. The principles, they're identical. And this just brilliantly shows its power. Right? John McNeil has taken this framework and used it to supercharge companies like Lululemon, General Motors, and Lyft. It's driving huge efficiencies in totally different industries, from clothes to cars to ride sharing. It's amazing.
So when you boil it all down, the algorithm really teaches a philosophy of subtraction. The most elegant, the most efficient solution, it's not adding some brilliant new feature, it's taking away a dumb requirement that should have never been there in the first place. And that's really the question this whole framework leaves us with. It's a challenge, right? To look at our own work, our own processes, even our own lives, and find the things we do just because we've always done them that way. So what can you delete today? Thanks for watching.